Over near the inside, away quickly, and Quick Star bounced smartly on the outside. He's sitting a neck away from the leader and moving up quickly. Vanilla Bean's about to attack for the front. Among Men settles down fourth from Bianco Franco, and My Red Star reefing against De Montfort is at the tail of the field. Over under a grip led the way at the 1,000 metres mark by a neck on Vanilla Bean, 2 lengths away to Quick Star. He's just pulling against Bowman at the moment, seemingly has his mouth wide open from Among Men. My Red Star 3 deep going forward, and Bianco Franco last of all. Not a great deal of speed on. Over in charge, he leads the way by a neck now on Vanilla Bean, and they are fair dinkum walking. Now the boy Bowman's become pocketed on Quick Star. My Red Star's whipped up on the outside between runners Among Men, and 2 lengths Bianco Franco. A race of tactics on the bend. Quinn in front on Over, led by a neck on Eads on, moving up Vanilla Bean. My Red Star 3 out. Quick Star will have to dash quickly in the stretch, and he needs a run from Among Men, and to the outside Bianco Franco. There's a big gap there for Quick Star. Vanilla Bean's after Over. Over hands and heels still in front. Quick Star picking up, setting sail out after Over. Over in front, the pull and the weights. He's clear by over a length on Quick Star, who can make no impression at the 100. Over is shot clear now from Quick Star and Vanilla Bean. Over got it all his own way in front, and he's raced home to win easily. Over by 3 lengths to Quick Star. Vanilla Bean a neck away. Then came Among Men, Bianco Franco, and My Red Star last of all, and Rod Quinn wins the tactics battle. Straight to the front on Over, and he is fair dinkum walked in the early stages. That's reflected in the time, 1:18.93, home 34.7. And he didn't pull the Persuader until about the 150, and then he puts it away, and Over has raced away to win and landing some good bets late. In fact, some very good bets late on the tape. $2.60 and $1.60 for Quick Star, who I reckon got within probably a length and a half, a length and 3/4 at the 250. For a fleeting second, he looked like he might be able to pick up, but there was a big difference in the weight. And Over was able to dominate in front, and sectional time suggested that Quick Star with the weight simply couldn't win. In fact, he got tied the last little bit, and Vanilla Beans made up a good length and a bit on him to finish in 3rd position. Numbers have been confirmed. It's 2, 1 and 5, $2.60 and $1.60 for number 2 Over. Second going to Quick Star, returning $1 and they're just taking that out of the frame, $1.50. Vanilla Bean no third. Quinella for the race, returning a dividend of
first for the day. Dancing Fairy anticipated the jump and jumped well. Down on the inside, landed in front of Petagina. Eulers Treasure travelling forward on the outside, and behind those Joy Ender, followed by Tahuna Gold. Further back, Ornamental Rose and Hurricane Iniki got up on the inside. Petagina showing a bit of pace. Led about a long head to a neck in front now, but Dancing Fairy's pushed up on the inside. They share the lead and back the speed off. A length and a half to 2 lengths further back, Eulers Treasure. On the outside of Joy Ender, 4th the fence. 1.5 then Tahuna Gold. 2 to Hurricane Iniki, and outside at Ornamental Rose. Coming down the side, inside the 900 metre mark, and Petagina a clear leader now. Over a length in front as Dancing Fairy comes to the outside, a length further back than Eulers Treasure. Joy Ender on the inside, 2 lengths to Tahuna Gold. Ornamental Rose moving up outside it, and over on the inside, a line of 3 is Hurricane Iniki as they go to the 650 metre mark. Petagina a half, Dancing Fairy, and Eulers Treasure pushing forward, 3 out. 2 lengths Ornamental Rose around Tahuna Gold, and on the inside Joy Ender, and 2 to Hurricane Iniki last of all. Petagina, Dancing Fairy, and Eulers Treasure makes a line of 3 before the turn. Coming forward deep now is Ornamental Rose, and behind them in the pink colours Tahuna Gold and Joy Ender. They straighten up now, and Petagina's got a bit of a kick, about a half. Dancing Fairy and Tahuna Gold starting to weave through, running on from Ornamental Rose as they go to the 250 metre mark. Petagina 3/4, Dancing Fairy, Ornamental Rose out deep. Tahuna Gold is coming home well in the middle. Tahuna Gold has reached the lead with about 80 to go, and Tahuna Gold coming away wins a length and a half on the run home. Very close second, Ornamental Rose or Petagina. Dancing Fairy has missed the place 4th. The gap then, Joy Ender followed by Hurricane Iniki, and Eulers Treasure is last of all.
2 Tahuna Gold, 4.50 and 1.90. Number 6 Petagina at $3.90. Or number 7 Ornamental Rose at $2.70, but no third dividend.
Number 2 Tahuna Gold to return 4.30, $2.20. 6 Petagina, $3.40, or number 7 Ornamental Rose, $2.60.
Number 2 Tahuna Gold. Craig Williams takes race number 1. Photo for the minors. 2 and a photo. 2 and a photo here. A photo to rest between Ornamental Rose and Petagina the inside. 7 gets second. Ornamental Rose gets second, and third goes to number 6, which is Petagina. Numbers now 2, 7 and 6. 2, 7 and 6. Patient ride by Williams. He
more from Brian shortly. Those margins, Newcastle a long neck, a length.
Triple S, the Good Sports. And Dividends Brisbane.
Out of the machine very quickly, and Superbank on the fence jumps smartly, and they're contesting the early lead from Scarlet Air. We're followed by Athena caught wide and starting to move up a length away, Carnation and May last of all. Not a great deal of speed on. The leaders have dropped anchor 1,000 metres out, and Athena caught wide. Three deeps rushing up to tackle La Willow and Superbank on the fence, and shortly afterwards go to the front. 2 lengths to Scarlet Air, Carnation the rail, and moving up May 3 lengths or 3 deep, 3 lengths away from the leader, and that is Superbank on the inside of Athena. La Willow's now been shuffled back to third as May improved from Scarlet Air, and Carnation last of all as they race to the bend, 5.50 out. Superbank inside of Athena. La Willow needs a run. May's gone up on the outside to try and put it into a pocket. Carnation the fence with nowhere to go, and Scarlet Air as they wheel the bend. In the straight, Athena on the outside of Superbank. La Willow given full bore. She's 3 out and putting in a strong run from May. Carnation back to the inside, and then Scarlet Air. Swan went for the persuader at the 200 metres mark, and La Willow stormed to the front from Athena. Scarlet Air's getting out in a big danger. Scarlet Air's after La Willow, and May the outside. Scarlet Air's hit the front. Scarlet Air drew clear in the shadows, and Scarlet Air, an upset result, goes home and beats May and a weakening La Willow third. They were followed by Athena, Superbank, and Carnation did not fire one shot. She was last of all. Scarlet Air for Danny Beasley and Clary Connors. Well, as we were saying in our preview this morning, odds-on favourites in small fields, their record is abysmal. And La Willow, who was being acclaimed the winner when she stormed to the front at the 300 metres mark, no sooner had she hit the lead, and along came Danny Beasley with this European style of his, hands and heels, and Scarlet Air in the colours that Room for a Slew will carry today later on in Queensland, proving too good. Win number 50 for Danny Beasley in the Premiership this year, and that has him in about, what, 4th or 5th position, I would imagine? 5th position. 50 winners for Danny Beasley. Scarlet Air, a 2-year-old bay filly by Air de France, whose progeny are better up on top of the ground out of Scarlet Leaf, is raced by J.A. and Mrs. T. O'Gara, who were the part breeders, or the breeders of this horse, trained by Clary Connors, ridden by Dan Beasley. After failing first up in May behind La Willow when beaten 8.2 lengths, has turned it all around with a slashing victory. May's run second after being slow at the start, Mitch Newman and Stephen Hood, and third prize going to La Willow, Cameron Swan for Clary Connors. So Clary has trained the favourite, who's been beaten by his stablemate, one of the outsiders, Scarlet Air. Now on the TAB,
they're off and running. Hewler Wonder may have missed it about a half length. Didn't have any pace, and Ocean Fast went back to the tail. The other fillies have come away well. Hooker and Primrose Penny and Cider in showing speed, pushing on. Best of Barossa are now going around the outside Hewler Wonder, but she's caught out deep as Primrose Penny landed in front now from Hewler Wonder, and third as Best of Barossa from Cider in. Nicola Lass quickly walked forward now, 5th, followed the outside Choose the Blues, then Hooker. Further back in the race then came the outside Rain Dance Lady and Ocean Fast last of all. Inside the 900, Primrose Penny a half in front of Hewler Wonder. Best of Barossa 3 out, a length and a half. Cider in 4th. 5th is Nicola Lass. Choose the Blues is 3 deep, a length and a half. Hooker followed by Rain Dance Lady and Ocean Fast back in the middle, but only about 4 lengths covering the field. At the 600 metre mark, Primrose Penny ahead in front of Hewler Wonder, and 3 deep is Best of Barossa, a length and a half. Further back, Cider in. Nicola Lass is outside it, and Choose the Blues is out deep. Further back, Rain Dance Lady, then Ocean Fast and Hooker the inside. They're well bunched on the turn. Hewler Wonder going up to Primrose Penny. About to get out as Nicola Lass from Cider in, and further back in the race then Choose the Blues. In the straight, 300 to go. Hewler Wonder took the lead with Nicola Lass coming at it quickly on the outside. Then further back came trying to get through Hooker. Nicola Lass hit the front with 100 to go. Ocean Fast late down the outside. Nicola Lass broke clear of Ocean Fast. Divine Intervention here, I'd say, for CSAs. Yes, Nicola Lass, a half length on the line. Ocean Fast, a length away third is Hooker. Further back in the race, Choose the Blues from Cider in, Rain Dance Lady, Hewler Wonder, Primrose Penny, and last of all is would have been Best of Barossa.
2 Nicola Lass to pay 430, 160, 3 Ocean Fast at 170, and 7 Hooker 240.
2 Nicola Lass 450, 170, 3 Ocean Fast 140, and 7 Hooker 260.
Number 2. 3 is second, Ocean Fast, and 7 is third, Hooker. 2, 3 and 7. 2, 3, 7 here to the second race on the card. And what a fitting result. Racing's got a funny way of doing these sorts of things, and here is this filly, Nicola Lass, raced by the estate of Colin Hayes with his good friends Peter Devitt and Les Gordon. She always had a lovely run throughout the race. She joined in, ridden a treat here by Nashra Willa, took the lead with about 150 to go, and she's come on to win in 1:24.94. A very special win, I'm sure, that would be appreciated by everyone around the country. Here, number 2.
Right at the barrier, Gold Coast.
Gold Coast race number 2 and number 1 is scratched.
Racing, Natural Is My Name and Sporting Colours got the best of the start. Strike Time was out pretty well. Flying Celebrity, nice and handy, followed by Miss Kent Hosiery next to last, and Absolute as Sudden Magic. At the end of 250, Natural Is My Name the leader. 3/4 of a length on Sporting Colours. Third is Strike Time on the outside, a length of the heavily back Flying Celebrity. 1.5 to Miss Kent Hosiery on her inside, and Sudden Magic is at the rear at about 7 lengths off the lead, occupied by Sporting Colours. And working onto the side, Sporting Colours, 3/4 of a length to a length on Natural Is My Name. Miss Kent is holding Flying Celebrity in the pocket at the moment as they race down to the turn, or Strike Time just in front of Flying Celebrity, but I think Moses is about to get out off the inside, or about 2 off the inside on Flying Celebrity, and Miss Kent is back second last. Straightening up now, Sporting Colours joined and headed by Natural Is My Name. Flying Celebrity, Hosiery getting up on the inside, Strike Time the outside, and then Miss Kent and Sudden Magic, but Hosiery through on the inside. Hosiery hits the front from Flying Celebrity, and then Natural Is My Name. Hosiery the leader from Flying Celebrity. Miss Kent is starting to run down the outside. Hosiery in front, Miss Kent flying home, but Hosiery has lasted. Hosiery from Miss Kent and Flying Celebrity. Natural Is My Name, Strike Time, and the last pair, Sporting Colours and Sudden Magic.
Number 4, Hosiery to pay 10.90, 3.50. 6, Miss Kent to pay 2.10. 2, Flying Celebrity, no third.
$15 for the win and $4.10 for the place. Hosiery written by Len Beasley. And coming at it on the outside was Miss Kent. But she has just missed. Hosiery, you'll find, has just been able to score from Miss Kent, number 6. And her dividend is $2. There's the winning number. Number 4, Hosiery first. Number 6, Miss Kent is second. And number 2 is third, and that is Flying Celebrity. So $13.70, $4.10 for the winner, $2 for second, no third, tote divvy. The Quinella, $20.90, exacta $53.10, the trifecta $133.10. That winner hadn't raced since Flemington on the 7th of Feb this year. And Hosiery's by Night Shift from Stockings, another very well-known and well-named filly from the Woodland Stud ownership, John Hawkes, Len Beasley. Time 1:12.43, 34.66 the sectional time, and only about a
And they're off and running now. Terrier a little bit slow to get going. The others have come out in a good line. One of the first out here, Fabish, landed in front now from Black Type Magic, followed by Stuntman. Coup de Grace is heeled forward around the outside of Ashton, who's 4th settling. Further back, Sir Volk. They're followed by Our Cracker Jack and My Ginger Man. 1.5 Terrier from Our New Toy. Then Cooktown and Cybervein last of all. Went a little quick early, and Fabish led about 3/4 now to Coup de Grace. 2 lengths further back, Black Type Magic 3rd. 4th, the outside Ashton, a length and a half. Sir Volk running 5th. Stuntman 6th outside it from Our Cracker Jack. A length then to My Ginger Man from Terrier. 1.5 to Our New Toy. Then Cooktown and Cybervein last to the 800-metre mark. Fabish about 3/4 in front as they slow up now from Coup de Grace. Ashton went up 3rd on the outside of Black Type Magic. Then Stuntman around the outside of Sir Volk. He's back in the middle running 6th. The length Our Cracker Jack. My Ginger Man peeled to the outside from Terrier. Further back, Cybervein starts a run around Cooktown and Our New Toy. The leader, Fabish, at the turn 2 in front of Coup de Grace, struggling. Ashton into the clear from Stuntman. Fabish has got a good break into the straight, led 3 lengths now to Coup de Grace. Ashton and back on the inside, Sir Volk. Then Stuntman followed by My Ginger Man. Fabish still in front. Down at the 200-metre mark, led over 2 lengths to Sir Volk. Then My Ginger Man from Ashton. Fabish 2 in front. Sir Volk trying hard. Fabish all the way, I'd say. He's getting a little tired, but Fabish scored 3/4. Sir Volk, 3 away 3rd. My Ginger Man, then Cooktown, Our New Toy. Our Cracker Jack from Cybervein. Ashton didn't go on from Stuntman. Then Terrier, Coup de Grace, weak and badly. Beat one home, and that's Black Type Magic.
9 Fabish, 9.40 and 2.80. 5 Sir Volk at 2 even, and for My Ginger Man, 160.
9 Fabish to return 8.50, 2.50. Number 5 Sir Volk to return 1.80, and number 4 My Ginger Man $1.60. Let's check the details on the first of the greyhounds. Let's go back to Kelb.
Yes, thanks, Paul. We have all clear on race 1. Numbers confirmed 2, 3 and 1. 20.
They're off. And a pretty good start too. Regal Zero and the New Zealander Mr. DiCaprio the smartest out. Zar Royale caught out wide, followed by the Mule's Brother. Bell making ground nearer to the inside, followed by Apache King, and then comes over and above and Typhoon. Further back in the races they settle. Kingwin dropping back a shade now from In Search, and Tal has dropped to the rear. Mr. DiCaprio in front going along towards the 1,000 marker. About a length of break now on Zar Royale, over and above third and fourth Bell, followed by the Mule's Brother. Next and caught out a little bit wide is Typhoon from Regal Zero. Then comes Apache King In Search. King Winner's second last, and Tal brings up the rear. To the side of the Rosehill Gardens racecourse past the 800, and Elwyn Tweedy has Mr. DiCaprio leading by nearly a length on Zar Royale. Wider third is over and above, and Bell tucked away fourth on the inside of the Mule's Brother. Deeper is Typhoon, and then Apache King from Regal Zero In Search, and 2 to King Win, and last of all is Tal travelling to the bend, 500 out, and Mr. DiCaprio being set along in front by Tweedy. Swings the corner about a length clear. Zar Royale second. Bell with a beautiful run along the rails, and then comes over and above the Mule's Brother. Typhoon to the outside from Apache King. Mr. DiCaprio taken on left, right and centre. On the outside Zar Royale with over and above, and then Apache King, Bell the inside, and Typhoon and Regal Zero. Regal Zero particularly sprints like a gazelle. Away goes Regal Zero from Typhoon. Regal Zero beat Typhoon, nothing between Apache King and over and above for the minor, and then the Mule's Brother King Win. Bell followed up by, at the head of the others, then In Search. Mr. DiCaprio stopped badly, and so too in second last place did Zar Royale, and Tal back near the tail of the field.
7 Regal Zero, 4.90, 1.70. 1 Typhoon, 3.60. Those for third 5. Apache King at $2.11 might have been the other one mentioned there. The Mule's Brother at $4. 3, 4, 7. That treble, $3,289.
Whisper on track. They don't all win. Of course, that's natural. But boy, a big percentage of them win. And there was a classic case in point. We've had 2 out of 4 here this afternoon. Over in the first. There wasn't much confidence about anything really in the second because of Lowillow being so short. Flying Celebrity dipped out in the third, ran third, but there was plenty of confidence about Regal Zero in the fourth, and it's got the prize. 7, 1 and 12. Number 7, Regal Zero, Mark de Montfort, 5, 10, 190. Number 1 is second. Typhoon, ridden by Danny Beasley, $4.50, and number 12, Over and Above, ridden by Jason Lee, third, has paid $8.30. $35.90 Quinella, $68.20 Exacta, and $1,203 a healthy trifecta. 131.28 was the time there. 131.28. The record is at 129.10. 36.21 the sectional, and Regal Zero's trained by John Sires for T. Stuckey and Miss P. Yen by Victory Prince from 0 Hour, a 3-year-old chestnut gelding. Yep, he was too good, sprinted very fast.
She's a little bit stubborn at the moment.
Just being called in at the grey.
They've got them away okay. They've jumped in a good line. Belong away quickly with Regal Ice, and the Barded Bride began quickly. Further out is Flirty Bird settling down. And going quickly, Wake Up Susie up towards the front. Regal Ice, Wake Up Susie have it in front now from Flirty Bird, followed by Duke Crazy over on the inside of Forest Flame. Moving up out deep on the track now, Brightly Chosen going forward, but trapped out wide, but travelling up towards the front. Wake Up Susie leads out now from Brightly Chosen, who moved up on the outside to head it off. 2 lengths to Flirty Bird, followed by Regal Ice back running fourth on the inside. A length further back, the Barded Bride. Forest Flame in the middle, about 2 or 3 further back in the race. Then came Duke Crazy. Over on the inside of Sweet Lady Bird, 2 lengths to Bell Reeve, and further back in the race Belong. And Viennetta last of all. Brightly Chosen in front down the side. A length and a half, Wake Up Susie. A length then to Flirty Bird third. 1 further back, Regal Ice running fourth from the Barded Bride. Around Forest Flame running 6th in the middle. 2 lengths further back, then Sweet Lady Bird, Duke Crazy, Bell Reeve 3 deep around Belong. Viennetta last of all. 800 out. Brightly Chosen 3/4, Wake Up Susie. A half the outside, Flirty Bird. A length and a half, Regal Ice fourth has had a good run. Outside at Forest Flame for from the Bartered Bride, Due Crazy, and further back in the race, Belle Reeve. Sweet Lady Bird, the middle from Belong, and Vianetta last of all. 600 out, Brightly Chosen, nearly a length to Wake Up Susie. And on the outside, Flirty Bird. Just behind them, Regal Ice waits for the run from the Bartered Bride. In the middle in the lime cap there is Forest Flame from Belle Reeve around Sweet Lady Bird when they turn, and then Belong. Into the straight, the leader's gone now, and Flirty Bird hit the front from Wake Up Susie. Regal Ice goes back to the inside, followed by the Bartered Bride, wider out. Forest Flame with nowhere to go. Flirty Bird just in front. Regal Ice the rail. The Bartered Bride comes at them from Wake Up Susie. Vianetta from last, sprinting down the outside, coming with a great run. Regal Ice in front. Vianetta, the stablemate, pegs it back and gets up. Vianetta last stride has got up to win a half-head Regal Ice. Third, the Bartered Bride from Due Crazy. Behind those would have been Flirty Bird, Forest Flame, not much luck from Belong. Sweet Lady Bird, Belle Reeve, Wake Up Susie pulling up quickly, and last of all is Brightly Chosen.
7 Vianetta, 970, 260. 10 Regal Ice at 350, and 6 The Bartered Bride, 210.
Okay, number 7 Vianetta to pay 983 even. Number 10 Regal Ice 310, and 6 The Bartered Bride to pay 210. Now, I'm not sure whether Kel's with us. We seem to have lost that line from the Greyhounds, having some trouble with the gear there. Now we've got Kel. We'll go back to him in a moment.
Vianetta ridden by D. Oliver from last at the 600-metre mark has come down the middle and has grabbed Regal Ice, who had a beautiful run, switched back to the fence in the straight here. Matty Gatt got up on the inside of Flirty Bird. The Bartered Bride was further out. Forest Flame with nowhere to go. And then Vianetta has sprinted down the middle, grabbing the Bartered Bride. Regal Ice had drawn a half in front, and Vianetta has got it just in the last 30 or 40 metres.
Right at the barrier at the Gold Coast.
Okay, let's go back to...
Beautiful start too. Who is going to lead? It looks as though Shigeru Magic Romp will oblige, and settling Shigeru Magic Romp, putting on the speed. 2 lengths on another team are Prince Sienna, followed by Bleep, and then Reef King. About 2.5 to Mino Fly, and 3/4 to Captain Dash. The rider steadying Shigeru Magic Romp as they go down past the 800. The break a length on another Timar. Prince Sienna is next, and on the inside is Bleep. A little over a length's gap to Reef King. Mino Fly second last, and Captain Dash over on the inside last. And about 7 lengths away from the leader, Shigeru Magic Romp, who at the 600 leads the Wangaratta horse a length and a half. That's another Timar. Bleep on the inside, followed by Prince Sienna, wider out from Reef King. Mino Fly and Captain Dash sticking to the inside as last as they come round the corner. Shigeru Magic Romp getting a little wide, a length and a half, another Timar. Dan Beasley's pulled the whip on another Timar. The horse is responding reasonably well. Bleep on the inside. Captain Dash is under the stick, not making much headway at the moment. Shigeru Magic Romp in front. Another Timar is starting to bridge the gap. Shigeru Magic Romp, another Timar. Shigeru Magic Romp still the lead from another Timar. Oh, Shigeru Magic Romp or another Timar, and a tight finish. Third posse on the outside, Reef King from Captain Dash, Prince Sienna, and then came Mino Fly, and Bleep was last of all. Close one. Yeah, very close finish here between the inside horse and Shigeru Magic Romp, and the outside horse, another Timar, who took a long time to get anywhere near the head of Shigeru Magic Romp.
Close go here between 4 Shigeru Magic Romp at $7 and $3. The other one 5. Another Timar, 322 even if it gets it. And there'll be no third dividend.
Heads up and the heads down. And let's have a look and see whose nose is going to come down. Oh, isn't this a rib tickler?
Very close go. Result in just a moment. Replay at the Greyhounds.
They were followed then by Case Fanti, who was checked off the heels. Bold Edition going for arms. They were followed then by Case Fanti, who was checked off the heels. Bold Edition going forward then from Native Nomad Paris, pretty around the bend. They still haven't got the Maggie Storm. It's booted. Maggie Storm is well clear, and Maggie Storm takes out the 4th. Second home another had a third in was Pembroke Arms. Then Bold Edition getting home when the race was all over. Further back the Paris Pretty Case Fantasy, and Native Nomad was one of the last ones in.
4's got it, Sydney.
By Brad Pengelly third. 4.56, 6.90, 3.40 the winner. $2 second, no third. Quinella 10.30, Exacta 22.40, Trifecta 177.70, and the winner, Shigeru Magic Romp, is trained by Tara Vigoro at Hawkesbury for Mr. S. Moronaka. A brown mare, 4 marauding from Sally Lou. She did it all the way to win in 111.72 and sectionally 35.58. Another team.
Off and running. Over on the inside, Awesome Rule bounced away quickly with Hot Taste, and Dynamic Tycoon starting to travel forward in the early point, and further out Belzavira starting to push towards the front from Babetto. Then Cerberus followed by Kabila, further back Sailor's Courage and Dacos, Lord of the Pines. Video Fan, Golden Seraph, and last of all is Unsolved. Very keen early at the 1200 metre mark, and Dynamic Tycoon has got the lead. Nearly a length in front now from on the outside Belzavira. Awesome Rule tucked away third. Cerberus is going up but out 3 deep. Up third now. Awesome Rule is fourth, followed by Babetto fifth. 4 lengths further back Sailor's Courage. They're followed by Dacos. Over on the inside is Hot Taste. A length further back Lord of the Pines. They're running along in front. Then Kabila from Video Fan and 2 or 3 Golden Seraph. And Unsolved, hard ridden last of all. 800 out. They've gone hard early, and the leader Dynamic Tycoon from Belzavir. Cerberus 3 out, a length and a half. Awesome Rule and Babetto. Then came Dacos, who can't get on the track. It's out 4 deep around the outside of Sailor's Courage. Then Hot Taste as they bunch up now. Further back in the race, Lord of the Pines. Behind those, Kabila off the fence and Video Fan taken out deep. A length into Golden Seraph and Unsolved last of all. Dynamic Tycoon led before the turn from Belzavir, and Awesome Rule getting off the rail. Babetto has lost the rider. Babetto got onto heels and lost the rider on the turn. Lord of the Pines and Video Fan coming down the middle. Hot Taste got up on the fence with Lord of the Pines coming at it. And Awesome Rule, 200 to go, and Lord of the Pines out in the middle, hit the front. From Hot Taste, followed by Awesome Rule. Lord of the Pines wants to roll about a bit, and the Hot Taste has come back again. Hot Taste in front of Lord of the Pines, and Hot Taste. Hot Taste a half length to Lord of the Pines, who threw the race away. Ahead away third, Awesome Rule. A gap to a Golden Seraph Kabila. Then came Dynamic Tycoon, followed by Video Fan. Further back was Dacos. The inside then came Unsolved. The gap then to Sailor's Courage, and the last 2, Belzavir and Cerberus. Now Babetto dipped and lost the rider just on the point of the turn here. And the jockey, Eddie Casa, being attended to now.
12 Hot Taste, 36.80 and 7.50. 9 Lord of the Pines, 2.10. 13 Awesome Rule, 4.40.
Number 12, Hot Taste, to return 29.80 and 6.70. 9 Lord of the Pines, 1.90. 13 Awesome Rule, 3.90. That treble, 9, 7 and 12, $5,350 after race number 5 at Caulfield.
He's just seemed to lose his footing. I don't think he got onto heels. We'll just roll that back again. He was just going to the outside of Belzavir, who was weakening. A little bit hard to say because he was behind in a very, very tight bunch, and the horse, he loses his footing and his neck goes down, and Eddie Casa had nowhere to go bar over the top of the horse, and he's actually come off the side. And a pretty heavy tumble too, Eddie. He's on the...
They're at the barrier, Gold Coast. Now, Newcastle Toads.
Okay, we'll leave it there. We'll go back to Kel to...
And the racing, and Nimble Feet from a whitish alley was very quickly to leave the 1500 stalls, and is a length clear on Radical Lass settling. Third is Stage Bow, followed by Potomax Boy, Bold Nuage. And then the Ruffy County Command improving ground rather quickly, followed by Lin Jan. And then Love It Hot, Count Bobby, and about 4 or 5 lengths to Sporting. 1100 left to run here. And so quickly has County Command gone. It races to the lead. Stage Bow second, Nimble Feet back to third, and fourth is Radical Lass. Bit over a length away next comes Potomax Boy, shading Bold Nuage from Love It Hot, Count Bobby. Lin Jan second last, and tacking onto the field is Sporting. Around a dozen lengths covers them as they work along to the 800 marker, and County Command from Wangaratta leads about 2.5 Nimble Feet. The well-tried Stage Bow another 2 away third. At its quarters on the outside is Radical Lass, being tracked by Potomax Boy, who has Bold Nuage just shading it on the inside. Then Count Bobby, Love It Hot.